Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is good. Today, we will be talking about. So, now you all are aware of what are all the different digital marketing types available and how to learn the skills, what are all the different tools that we can use in order to be successful in digital marketing. Yeah, we have learned all these things in these 8 days. But today class and tomorrow class is going to be a little bit different, and you will really find it helpful today. If you want to be successful as a freelancer, what can you do? So you have some skills on digital marketing, social media marketing, how to create blogs, or email marketing, advertisement, all this stuff. But how you can utilize this in order to earn some money? So today, we are entering into a concept called freelancing, where you can actually get clients there and you can earn some money, whether you might be a student, housewife, or an employee, or already you're an entrepreneur. So if you want to make some money other than this, then this session will be helpful. And also, this is not going to be too much long, so I will show you different ways you can get freelancing clients and different ways that you can earn money. After that, I will also be sharing you uh, the main submission link, assignment submission link. So from today itself, you can start submitting your assignments, and you need to do that, complete that by tomorrow night, so that you will get your certificate. So, and also, I will be sharing you some resources in the end of this video. So yeah, I hope this session will be helpful for you. So let me share my screen. Okay. So yeah, today, we will be talking about what actually freelancing is. So from the beginning of this workshop, I have been using this word many times. So freelancing. But for people who don't know what actually freelancing is, so it's something which is a mix of job as well as entrepreneurship, or you can say it can be called as solo entrepreneurship, which means here you are doing service for others on your free time. So it's not like a job. In job, you need to spend 8 to 9 hours per day to work for a particular company, and you need to follow certain guidelines, you need to follow timings, and you will be given some fixed amount of money as a salary. So it is called in general what job is. But freelancing is a little bit different. So in freelancing, you work in your flexible time, so you don't need to work 8 to 9 hours. And other thing is, you can charge per hour. So if you worked only 2 hours per day, you can still, charge money for those 2 hours. And if you spend 10 hours per day, you can charge for 10 hours. And it's very flexible, so you can earn in your free time. And the other thing is, here there is no rule like you need to work only for a single company. You can work for multiple clients, multiple individuals. And if you compare earning for job and freelancing, for freelancing, sky is the limit for you. So if you're skilled and if you're capable to do multiple things in a day, then ultimately you can earn a lot. Now, why I'm talking about freelancing? So in general, freelancing is not a part of digital marketing or something, but digital marketing is the area where most of the people do freelancing. So when you compare digital marketing with other technologies and other areas, so the chances of getting freelancing clients are very less in other technologies, whether it might be programming or data science or whatever the technology that you take. You will hardly find freelancing clients. But when you take digital marketing, you will find lot of things. The reason why freelancing is getting popular is because of digital marketing, because digital marketing is all about online work. So for suppose, take an example, like why companies prefer freelancing when compared to jobs. So if you start a company, so you want to design a website for your company. So because nowadays everyone is starting their own startups or starting their own businesses, but in the previous days, it's not that much easy to start a company, because we need a physical place, we need everything to do in a physical way. It's not possible to work online completely. But nowadays things are changed, everything is going digital, and everyone is working from home, working remotely, so starting their startups on digital platforms. So now, what the first thing that you do, you need a website. So will you hire a full-time employee and you pay 30K or 40K per month just to design a website for you? No, right? You just need your website to be done, that's it. Though what you can do now is you can hire a freelancer, and you can pay him for, whether if he takes 2 days to complete your website, you will pay him only for those 2 days. And yeah, here you will get benefited because you are not paying a monthly salary, and he's also getting benefited because he's just working for 5 to 6 hours and is getting his hourly pay, so that he can work for other individuals or other startups. So it's how freelancing is beneficial for all the things. And yeah, in the future, like, freelancing is the future. Even now many startups are highly depending on freelancers. They were hiring hundreds of freelancers for them instead of hiring full-time employees. Because if you hire a full-time employee, even though you don't have a work, you need to pay them. But when you compare freelancing, you don't need to pay them. If you work, then you pay, otherwise you will not pay. And there is no bound for him like to work only for your company. He can work for any number of clients, any number of companies. It is the advantage of freelancing. So let's go back to like how you can actually get your first client in freelancing. So now you know what actually freelancing is, but how you can actually do freelancing? This is a confusion, right? So because everyone will not become a successful freelancer. So even though you have some skills, you need to understand how you can actually get individuals or clients, how companies will approach you, or how you can approach companies for freelancing projects. So the first and foremost thing is you need to maintain a good portfolio. So portfolio is like your profile, that's it. So if you are a, I can say, if you are someone who is good in SEO, then what you need to do is you need to maintain your blog or a website. So you're writing about everything, or if you have a social media handle, you're maintaining a good reach there. You're using keywords on every post, and you're writing blog post continuously. Then ultimately it's a portfolio. If someone ask you what's your talent, like how can we trust you, you can show your portfolio to them, you can share your blog link to them. So it's how you earn. I mean, you show your portfolio. Or like if you're someone who is good in social media marketing, then showcase them, like what are all the different social media handles that you're managing. Or if you're maintaining, if you're, I mean, doing some good content on your social media, whether it might be YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever it might be, you can show them. And if you're someone who is good in graphic designing, or like creating social media posts every day, you can showcase them, whether you have done earlier anything or not, you can showcase them. And whether you are good in email marketing, you can show them you what all the different emails that you send, and the performance of this email. You can send them the analytics that you can access, whatever the platform that you choose. So whatever the area that you're good in, I mean, digital marketing, you can showcase them as a portfolio. That is important, because people cannot trust you just based on your odds, right? You need to show them some proof on like how you are good at, why they can trust you. And this second tip is something which not everyone will tell you: offer your first service for free. So the reason why I'm telling this is, so because if you charge something for your first client itself, then ultimately not everyone will approach you, because they will ask you your previous work. So if it is your first service, or if it is your first project, then how can you have that? So then ultimately it's a problem, right? Then you need to offer your first service for free. Because if you go for freelancing, experience is very important. So people will ask you experience, companies will ask you experience, even startups will ask you experience. So experience is very much important when it's a freelancing. So what you actually need to do is you need to offer your first service for free. So then only you can get some experience, because if you did it for one time, then ultimately you can show this as an experience, right? So I mean, this is something not everyone will tell you, because everyone will tell you don't offer your services for free. But when it's coming to your first service, at least you can approach people like, I will do a service for free, but you need to give me a feedback, or you need to give me a review or you ask them to write about your service on social media, so that you will get some spotlight. So then you will get clients from them. You can show this as an experience. So I worked for this particular client and I made some work for him. You can tell something like this. So it is how you need to start your first service. And the third one is be confident on your skills. So if you're not confident that like you are perfect in particular skill, but yeah, you don't need to be perfect. So you can start working even though you're good in something, at least good in something. And later, like if you're working continuously, you will ultimately get perfection. But the first thing is you need to start working. That's the only way you can improve your skills. Yeah. And you need to confident on that. Like if client asks you something, whether you can do it do it for me in a couple of period, you need to tell them like, yes, I can do that. If it's possible, you can tell them yes, otherwise it's no, but you should be confident. And now when coming to how you can actually approach employers or approach startup founders or approach individuals to get your clients, so I mean to get your offers. So now there are three different ways, three different popular ways. The first one is LinkedIn messaging. You can directly message someone on LinkedIn, and like you can ask them like, I will do a logo for you, I will manage your social media, or I can do SEO for your website, or I can manage your YouTube channel, so I can create content for your website. You can directly message something like that. This is one way, and this is the most effective way. So like in the maybe in the second day, like I asked everyone to create a LinkedIn account, because nowadays every company, if you're not on LinkedIn, which means like you're not even considered as a company. So every company is on LinkedIn and every employee is on LinkedIn. So if you're not on LinkedIn, like you are far, I can say, far below when compared to others. So the first thing is you need to have a LinkedIn. So if you want to succeed as a digital marketer, if you want to succeed as a freelancer, even if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, the important thing is you need to be on LinkedIn and you need to network with people. This is the most important thing. So if you are on LinkedIn, then you can connect with multiple startup founders. You can search for people, or you can search for company, or you can search for some keywords. You can get details about them, and you can directly message them. I can offer these services. If you want, I can work you for particular rate of amount. And if it's first service, you can offer them for free. So if you message at least 10 to 20 people, at least one or two will respond. That's how you actually get clients. And the other way is cold emailing. So we discussed on email marketing session like how you can actually write cold emails. So go to the careers page of any website, any company, and you will find their email address. Just mail them like, I mean, I'm so and so, like I got your email from your careers page, like I'm good in so and so skills. If you want any freelancing works related to so and so skills, then I can help you. Here is my portfolio. You can attach a portfolio link of yourself. So it's how cold emailing works. It's also a good thing because many will get back to you if you write cold emails. And the last one and the important one is freelancing sites. So there are various freelancing sites out there, so which are very much popular, and you can directly create an account and you can start, I mean, offering your services. So people, it's like freelancing platforms provide a very good, I can say, chance of getting clients, because you will post whatever you are good at, and companies, if they are looking for something, they can see your post and they can directly message you there. So there are four different platforms: Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer, and People Per Hour. But yeah, Fiverr and Upwork are very popular across the world. You can get clients from all over the world. And yeah, but yeah, Fiverr is something which everyone can create directly and start creating your, I can say, proposals. But Upwork is a little bit complex because you need to have a good portfolio. Then only you will be accepted. Otherwise, they will reject your profile. So now we will see a platform called Fiverr, and also I will show you how you can actually create a gig in Fiverr. Gig in the sense like if you are creating a proposal, like I can do something, then it's called a gig. So I will show you how you can actually create a gig in Fiverr. So this is a website called Fiverr. So you will find the links of all the four platforms that I have shown in the description. So Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer, and People Per Hour. So if you can see, this is the home page of Fiverr. You can see what others are posting. See, like some they were posting like, I mean, she was saying like, I will create YouTube content for you, and someone is saying like, I will promote anything to 10 lakhs USA students, and someone is promoting like, I will make a good promotion video for your Udemy course. and like they see what they were charging. These are all hourly prices. And see if you can see this logo design. So I will design a minimalist logo. So and see, she was charging 32,000 for one logo. So and you can also create something like this very easily. And you can also see the gigs based on the, I can say, see if you click digital marketing, you will see the digital marketing of gigs here. If you can see like social media marketing here, if you can see the gigs that people were posting, I will set up Facebook conversion API pixel tracking. I will do Instagram promotion. I will be your social media manager and content creator, and they were charging 390 per hour. I will be your social media manager. Like he's telling something like I will manage your social media, I will post regularly, and he's charging around 5,800 per hour. And I will research hashtags to grow your Instagram. See, they were charging around 1,500 to do research on hashtags, the keyword research. So it's how it is costly. You can still see there are many other leads. I will do monthly social media management, and he's charging 2,300. Social media manager. You can see many things, right? If you may feel like social media is just for entertainment and just for posting your stuff, but see how people are earning through social media. And you can also see the numbers, like how many clients that they have done already. Like she's telling something like I will promote and grow your Instagram page, and see she has over 1k plus clients so far, which means she has done freelancing for more than 1,000 people, and she's charging around 7,000. So just do your calculations how much you have earned so far. You can see many people posting similar things here. So now what it is for you. So you can also create something like this, and people see if I open Fiverr, I will find all these things. So if I want a service related to logo design, I will just search here like is there anything in logo design. So if I find a comfortable deal for me, I will just go with them, and I will pay them money, and it's completely automatic. But now how you can actually create a gig, I will show you that. Here you can see an option called switch to selling in the top. Just click that, then you will be redirected to a page where you will see in this, you will find the option called gigs in the top menu. That's it, it is the page of it. So if you want to like I can say provide any service, then how you can actually do. So you need to give a title to your gig. Let me create a sample gig for you. You can just like, let's suppose you're good in creating blogs, you know how to create a blog for them. You will write something like I will create a blog for you. So this is your title, and you can select the category. You can select digital marketing and subcategory. You can select something like search engine optimization or search engine marketing. You can see there are different categories here. You can select search engine optimization for now, and you can select service type. On page SEO, keyword research, you can select keyword research. I mean whatever you select, it doesn't matter mostly. And select the industries where you can provide content. So if you said like I will create and maintain a blog for you, I will write blog post for you, you need to select which kind of content that you can provide. If you can say you can write content about education, or you can write content about, let's say, games, or let's say you write content about crypto or blockchain. Select these things. And hashtags are important. So it's important everywhere. So let's something like SEO, digital marketing. You can write whatever you want. How people can search you. If people search for these terms in Fiverr, they will get your thing. You can do any gigs. You can also create logo. You can also create social media posts, anything. So let's click save and continue. Okay, and to select language here. So which language you can do. So let's, if you're creating on English, then it's okay. You can get global reach. So now what you can actually do. So it's loading. Yeah. So it's asking something like you can give your package or you can directly send the same. So if you're giving this, you can select delivery time. So how much time you take? You can say like if you can create them a blog on one day, click one day delivery. And how many keywords that you can use in order to write a blog, how many keywords that you research. If you're writing something about digital marketing, how many keywords that you can research and write a blog post on. You can select 5 competitors. So if in SEM rush we see like we will get around 10 trending blogs. How many blogs you can go and research and do this blog? If you select 3, it's okay. I mean, it's your completely wish, you can write whatever you want. And extra service, if you want to provide any extra services, like if you can say here you need to give your pricing. So if let's suppose you will create a blog post for $20. $20 is something around 1500 in Indian rupees. And you can say like if you want it more quickly, you can select an option in add extra services. For an extra, you can select this or you can just leave it. It's not a mandatory thing. Let's save and continue again. Yeah, sorry, you need to maintain this. I can say basic blog. What you want to actually offer, you can write it something. You can see, right? I will create a blog post in a day. Now click save and continue. You can write about your gig now. So what actually you're providing and all the stuff. You can write something like I can create a blog post for you within a day, and I can write content about, or let's say like you will write content about digital marketing. So then if people are searching for blog post related to digital marketing, they can approach you. You can run. Okay, it is asking more. Okay. And you can still write whatever you want. You need to explain it detailedly so that if people who are watching your gig, then can approach you. The areas that I can write include CO. I'm just writing about digital marketing because so that it will be easy for you to understand. That's it. That's the only intention. You can write about anything. If it's a blog post, you can write about anything, right? Social media marketing, social media ads, marketing. Not only this, you can write about anything. So what the service that you're going to provide, you can provide anything. There is no option like you need to provide only this and all the stuff. So you can do anything here. You can provide any kind of service, whatever it might be. Now let's click save and continue. If you want to provide any question, then you can see like if customers want to ask any question in advance, then you can write something like this. I mean, what if you want to ask requirements for the people, then you can ask questions like if a startup owner or if a particular individual is has a requirement of blog post writing, then he may approach you. But like if he approaches you, you need to ask some questions, right? What is your company about? So what are all the types of blog posts that you want me to write? You can ask some questions if you want. I can write. You can ask some questions like what kind of blog posts you need. Click save and continue. Now I can say you need to upload a cover photo. So at least you need to add one. So how you can actually do that? See, you can see if you want to upload a cover photo, you can do that in Canva. And here, like they were selling like at least 550 into 370 pixels. So it is the width that you need to upload. So you can ask me how you can do that. See, I will do it in a minute and I will show you how you can actually do that. So let's remember this. They were at least like 550 pixels width into 370 pixels height. It is the suggestion that they were showing. Let's open Canva, create a design, click the create a design here, and you can see the option called custom size here. 550 into 370 is what they were asking. You can select this, select create a new design. So now you can create the design here whatever you like. So you can find some templates here, attractive templates. You can say as it is about a blog, just search for blog in the templates, you will find many things here. So just, or I can say, let's search with the blog. I mean, you will find many templates. You can select one or you can create one. Now you can set, you have selected this template, so remove all this stuff. You can write something like blog. Simple thing actually. So you can write a heading like I will create a blog. Yeah, this is like a, just an advertisement poster. I mean, you can even create it from scratch itself, but I don't want to confuse you. That's the reason why I'm using these templates. In general, I don't prefer using templates to create them. I design from scratch, but in order to make you people understand, like I'm just using standard templates. That's it. And these are unnecessary. You can remove them completely. You can select any template and just customize the text and download it as a template. That's it. And if you want something, just remove them and add some photos related to blog. You can take like photos here. You will search for blog. You will see some photos here, right? You can just drag and drop here. See, now it is looking good. You can also change the cover. If you can click on the background, you will see there is an option to change your colors. You can change it to whatever the color that you want. Still there are some few things, you can remove them. Okay, it was a little bit decent. And if you want to add your photo, you can also do that. There is an option called uploads. You can directly upload your photo here or there. You can put it somewhere. Or let's write it more in detailedly. It is something that you want to advertise. You can just download it now. So if you just download it, and let's download it for now. Store it somewhere. So now let's upload the file that we have just created. So I have uploaded it now. So let's save and continue. Now you can publish it. So it was all over. Like, you need to provide some your details and state, that's it. If you can click this, your gig will be shown live. It is how you actually create a gig in Fiverr. So it's the reason why I showed you. I hope you understand. See, it's not only about blog post. If you say like, I will create social media post for you, you can also create a gig similar to this. And if you say like, I will create a logo for you, you can also do that. So for basic logos, I mean, for creating logos to companies is a little bit difficult. You need Photoshop. But for basic logos, for Instagram logos and all this stuff, you can even create them in Canva. So I already shown you that how you can actually do it. You can create multiple logos. If you click for logo, you will see many logo templates here. Yeah, you can select one and you can edit and you can download it. It's how easy to create. But yeah, you cannot use Canva to create logos for companies. But yeah, it's for individual or social media accounts, you can do that. You can provide any service that you want using this uh, site called Fiverr. It's easy to register here and it's easy to create. And yeah, make sure you do your first service for free. So don't charge too much, so that you will get your first client. Once you get your first client, they will give you a feedback, so that a number will be added. Like a number like 1 will be added to you. Like here, like you will see here some numbers, right? 78, 9, 11. So if you see people with more experience, you will prefer ultimately, right? If a person has zero as an experience, you will not go, right? So if you're hiring people, you will not, I can say, hire a freelancer with zero clients so far. So you need at least one. So that's the reason why I said offer your freelancing services in the beginning for free. Now, okay, I hope it is clear. And Upwork is similar to this. See, you will also find similar certificates. But yeah, Upwork, like, in order to get accepted in Upwork, you need to provide them various things. You need to provide them portfolio. It's not that much easy to I mean, get reviewed in Upwork and accepted. But yeah, if ever, it's easy. Everyone can directly go and join. You can find the link to this Fiverr, Upwork, and all the other sites that I have mentioned in the description. But in every portal, creating a gig is similar to what I have shown earlier. You can also see various things. So writing, video animation. If you're good in creating animation or video editing, you can do. If you're a programmer or a tech guy, you can also provide services to that. You can also provide consulting services. You can provide whatever you want. You can see there are various things that are here. Various ways that you can earn in a site called Fiverr. You can see translation services, proofreading, ebook writing, UX writing, resume writing, cover writing, technical writing. You can use this platform in a very good way. So okay, let's go back to the Q1 here. We have many things to discuss today. So I hope it is clear so far. And for people who are complaining about video is not clear, it's not because of me. You can adjust your quality settings, or you can just go back and watch, so that you will get the clarity of the screen. And let's go back to questions. If you have any questions, I'm ready to answer. Someone is asking about attendance link. Attendance link you will provide in the description. I mean, I have provided the attendance link in the description, and even I have pinned the comment on every video. So you can find in that description area. So you don't need to ask me every day. Daily your class, but not attendance link. I am providing it every day. If you're not getting it, then what can I do? So I told you many times that you will find the attendance link in the description. Could you create a group in Canva so that everyone can exchange views and any doubts if you have in future? So this is something that I want to announce. You can find the Telegram group in the description. So there are around 300 people who are actually helping others on solving assignments, or suggesting the views. So like, even once after this workshop ends, like if you have any doubts regarding digital marketing or freelancing or content, like I will also be joining in your discussion, so we can have some live sessions, whatever you want. You can join it as a community, so you can find the link in the first line of the description. You can join in that Telegram group, and we can have some good knowledge sharing sessions on whatever it might be. If you want feedback from me, or even if there are any other people who are working on that, they can also help you, or even I can help you. It doesn't matter. And which one is better, job or freelancing in digital marketing? I can say, like, in my view, both have their own pros and cons. If it's a job for people who are worried about security or job security, which means if you're confident on your skills, then ultimately you'll be successful in freelancing. But if you're not confident on your skills, then ultimately in some months you will earn around lakhs of rupees, and some months you will not even earn 10,000 or 20,000 rupees. So it matters based on your skills. So if you get your and also there is one thing that you need in freelancing: the patience. In order to get your first client, you may, sometimes it takes 2 to 3 months, sometimes it may takes 4 to 5 months. But once after you get your first client, then ultimately you will start getting client from them. But in order to get a first payment as a freelancer is a very difficult task in any individual's life. You need to bear with that. You need to have some patience on that. If you're patient enough to wait for opportunities, try using LinkedIn, try using cold emailing, try using sites like Fiverr. It would be great, but you need to be surrounded in a good network. It is something that I can say. So if you are in a network where people sharing everything about freelancing or everything about opportunities, then it will be helpful for you. But if you are in a network only, you will not see anything in your WhatsApp status every day. You will see only about entertainment. Then it will not be helpful for you to succeed as a freelancer. You should be in a good network. That's why I suggest people to, I can say, create a LinkedIn accounts. There you can find only professional people sharing some useful info for your career. And yeah, you can, like I suggest, like you can join in that Telegram group where we can have good discussions. So all of you have attended live sessions, we can meet there, and we can, I can say, exchange your opinions, and if there are any freelancing opportunities, we will share in that. That's good. I can't find option in YouTube Studio. Tax option, you will find you need to click a more option, you will find. If I was failed to do work in freelancing, what happened? So if you fail, like you will get less rating. But ultimately, if a company or if a startup agrees to agrees, like it is an automatic process, they will charge, Fiverr will charge from them, and Fiverr will pay you. So he will not pay you directly, he or she will not pay you directly, Fiverr will pay you. But even though you fail to deliver, you will get money from the Fiverr, but it affects your freelancing career, because if the customer is not happy with you, they can give you 1 star or 2 star rating. People who looks at your profile, if they can see a less rating, then ultimately it's a problem for you. So don't overcommit, only commit to the things where you can do. It is my suggestion. Tell about people per hour. People per hour is similar to Fiverr and Upwork. It's very similar, but the reason why I suggest Fiverr and Upwork is it has more audience when compared to freelancer and people per hour. You can select anything. I can say you can select anything. You can even, like if you're good in teaching, you can also select that, whatever you can. So if people have the same requirement, then ultimately they will pay you and they will get your services. Freelancing is something you can do on anything, I can say. So even to teach kids an English language, you can also select that. You can do anything in I can say freelancing sites. But digital marketing is something where most companies will, I can say, look for, so that the reason why they will pay you more. If you select other services, if you charge $20 to $30 per hour for small services, then no one will pay you, right? But if it's a digital marketing related thing, people will pay you. Even people charge $100 per hour. If you work for hour, you are getting 7,000 or 5,000. It's something that you need to think of again. But on average, people will earn around 2,000 to 3,000 per hour on freelancing sites. But don't expect it on the beginning itself. You need to work hard to get your first client. Later, if you get 2 to 3 clients, then you can charge more amount. But in the beginning itself, if you charge 2,000 to 3,000 per hour, no one will actually look into your profile. We just need to post in Fiverr, that's it. You don't need to search for clients there. People who have the requirement, they will get back to you and they will pay you in that way. So yeah, Fiverr is something, it is advantage in platforms like Fiverr. You don't need to, I can say, go back to clients and you can ask them whether to consider my click and all the stuff. You just post it. People who like it will approach to you. And I will tell you, don't disappoint if you are not getting your first client within 1 to 2 months. You will not get it. I will say. But you need to work hard in order to get your first client, whatever you like it. Like if you can say, if you message in LinkedIn like I will create a service for free, then ask them like they must have Fiverr account. So ask them like I mean, you will provide your Fiverr service for 100 or 200, just keep it minimum amount. So that ask them like I will do it for free, but give me a rating on Fiverr. Ask them to rate your service on Fiverr. Post the similar gig on Fiverr so that you will get some ratings. But you're actually providing services for free. So in the beginning, if you can do that, you will get rating. That rating is very much important. In yesterday class, for social media advertisement, we need to be popular and active in social media. We can get success in social media marketing. For social media advertisement, you don't need to be popular. People who are not popular will actually pay for social media advertising. If you're already a celebrity, consider if you're a Virat Kohli with over, I mean, millions of followers, you don't need social media advertisement for your posts. You will get organic reach. People who are not popular, they will prefer it. Share Telegram group once, like you will find it in the first line of the description, first line, that's it. Or you can search for that AKMP community, you will get. From the 4 platforms, which is more useful, I can say Fiverr is more useful because Fiverr will accept anyone. So anyone can post their gigs, anyone can be successful there. But in Upwork, it's more professional kind of thing. So you need to be highly skilled and you need to have a great portfolio. I can say if there is only one or two blog posts in your blog, no one will actually believe you, right? People will think like you are a beginner. So work on that. I say these are all the things that will you need to keep in mind, but you will not do it from day one. I can say, because freelancing is something you need to work hard. You need to do some groundwork. So if you are a graphic designer, you need to maintain a portfolio for at least 1 month so that you will have some good number of posts so that you can show them proudly. And I can say if it's a blogger, like you need to write at least 20 to 30 blogs so that your blog will be completely full. If people went and looking your blog, then you have multiple posts, then people will feel like, oh, you are writing in a consistent manner and your posts are good. Then ultimately people will give you offers. If you have only 1 or 2 blog posts, if you're just showing your blog to get freelancing client, then it will not help you. And like if you're confident on your skills, if you're good, if you're already skillful, then you will get. Otherwise it's difficult for you to succeed. Is freelancing for your paid? Freelancing, I don't understand your question, but freelancing is paid, right? You're doing freelancing to earn money. But the reason why I said offer your first service for free is that you need a recognition, right? So you need a review or you need a rating, then only you will get it. That's the reason why I said that. That's it. In favor of English language is mandatory or not? Not actually, I can say. But if you want more clients, so if you know English, which is a global language, then ultimately everyone will get back to you. Like there are more chances, you will get more chances. If you know regional language, people I can belong to only a few states, I mean 1 or 2 states will get back to you. So there are less chances that you will get clients. But yeah, you can do that in your regional language. You can post something in Telugu or Tamil, whatever it might be. But then you will get only people who understand those languages. So ultimately you have less chances. Is there any scope for social digital marketing if social media ban? How come social media will get banned? I don't understand this. Social media will never get banned. So even though you get some rumors from government or on all this stuff, it is not possible in reality. So practically, if you think in a practical way, without social media there is no life nowadays. Everything is completely digital. You can see there are they were increasing social media platforms every day, so you will not find it, right? You will not find the decrease in social media apps. Every day you will finding new apps. So suddenly we can see Clubhouse is doing good. Previously we can see Discord, app. There are many apps that are coming every day. What happens, we cannot give any comments on that in your profile. Yeah, if you fail to deliver, I can say they can give you some negative rating. So they will not give you 5 star, right? If you're not providing them a quality service, then they will ultimately give you less rating. So make sure you commit only the things that you can do. This is my first suggestion. If you're writing blog but the views are not much, but if you apply for freelancing, you need to see the views or the number of blogs we are writing. So it's not about the views, like they will see the consistency, that's it. They will see the way of writing, because they don't need your popularity. They are just using you. If you're providing blog writing as a service, then what they need, because they were already having some good quality of marketing standards, they will take care of everything. The only thing that they need is they want you to write content for them. Then they will see only the style of content that you write, the quality of content that you write. They will not see the analytics for your blog post, because they need your portfolio just to show how you, just to realize how you write, that's it. I'm waiting feedback form, I did not get for 2 days. I think you will get it after the end of this session, and till yesterday you will find it in the descriptions. How to attract clients, how to approach. If it's a platform like Fiverr, you don't need to approach clients. But if it's cold messaging in LinkedIn, you can find many people, many startup founders. If you if you say, like, if you search for freelancing in LinkedIn, you will find many opportunities, many posts that were people looking for. People will look for freelancers in LinkedIn, so it's also a kind of job or freelancing platform. You can find many clients there. You can connect with them and directly message them. Or I can say there is another option, right? You will directly go to careers page of the website that you want to work. You'll find the email ID of them. You can directly do that. And even you can do that in your locality. So if someone starts something in your locality, or like if someone started a physical store, you can also give them a freelancing service, but it's not a digital thing. You are directly dealing with them and providing services, and you can charge per hour something. What happens if we don't submit our work on time? Ultimately we'll get negative rating, that's it. Then the chances of getting the next projects will be very lower. But there are various ways that you can do freelancing. These are the platforms that you can use, but apart from these platforms, you can also use LinkedIn and cold emailing. And you can also directly talk with people by calling them, like, I will work for you, I will do some services for you. You can do anything. I'm having Instagram page. I'm consistently posting. Can I manage other accounts? Can post in Fiverr? Will I be a freelancer? Yes. But what kind of content that you are posting? If you're just posting your pictures, then it's of no use, right? People, if you want to maintain, I can say, pages of others, then what they expect is they need some graphics. So if you're posting something, you design in Canva. If you're posting about some content every day regularly on your profile, then ultimately, if they were looking for similar kind of post for their social media handles, if they need some people who can take care of their social media accounts by posting regularly, then you can do that. Fewer as free and paid accounts, yes. The reason is, if you want to post more gigs and if you want to expose to more number of people, then there is also a pro version. So you can enroll in that. But I suggest go with free, because if you're getting more number of clients, then you can do that. But for one and two clients, if you're getting money, you can go for pro. Otherwise we can stay in free. Yes, feedback form and attendance link both are same. Freelancing is not a job. Freelancing is something that you can do in your free time, and something that you can earn out of your flexible timings, that's it. Okay, like now I have few updates for you. The first thing is, today you will find the attendance link in the description. Apart from that, you will also find the assignment submission link. So which means you can submit the assignment there. So I will share with you how it looks. I will show you how it works. I will share that link. So you will see that in the descriptions. Uh, 1 second, I will show you. So yeah, this is something it looks like. You need to give your details and make sure you give your proper email address and full name, because whatever the name that you write here, it will be displayed on the certificate, your mobile number, your college. If you're someone who belongs to a company, or you're, I can say you're not from college, write your company name or institution name. And this is something, so you might have already saved your tasks on I can drive, right? So your drive or the link that I have provided, whatever it might be. So you know the process, right? If you don't know the process, go back to day 5 there. I mean, you will be shown like how you can actually create a folder in Google Drive, how you can put all those task 1, task 2, task 3 in Google Drive, and how you can share that link. Make sure it is visible to all. You can also find that option like anyone with link can see. Click that option. So I mean, if you're confused, just go back to the last 15 minutes of the day 5. You will find out that option, and you need to copy that link and you need to paste here. I will share it a little bit. Yeah, you need to paste here. I hope it is clear for you now. So if you submit it, then don't I mean, message anyone about when will you get the certificate, when will I get the certificate, because it takes around a week to evaluate everyone's assignment links. So it takes time, definitely. And tomorrow, like, we'll also be telling you what the next process, when you will actually get the certificate and all the stuff tomorrow. But I suggest people to wait. Don't just hurry up and ask people, I mean, certificate, certificate, and certificate. Yeah, you can submit it by tomorrow, end of tomorrow. There is no rule that you need to submit it today itself. But the reason why I'm sharing it early is, in general, I thought of sharing it on tomorrow, but people who missed out live tomorrow, they will get some problem, right? If they watch it later, then they will miss out the certificate. That's the reason why I'm sharing it earlier. Even if you're not in college, you can write your institution name, whatever it might be. If you're in school, you can write the school. If you're working for a company, you can write that company name. You can write what you represent, that's it. Or even if you're a passed out student and if you're not working, you can write your college name, that's it. No problem. Does the profiles in favor shown accordingly, the ratings, like if it's high, shown first? It's not something, it's based on the interest of the people who are searching. If you search for digital marketing, or if you search for SEO, then you will be shown SEO profiles. You can filter, you can use various filters, and some people will go with people with less bid. If you're charging very less amount, people will go ultimately go. Then, like, I will also be sharing you the digital marketing ebook, so that I mentioned a few days back. So maybe after 30 minutes or 1 hour, like, I will be posting a separate video on my YouTube channel. So there you can find the steps, like how you can find that 60-page digital marketing ebook. So everything that I have shared so far in this, I mean, 9 days so far, you will get about everything, even that Canva slides and everything. You can directly download them. So you will find the link, I mean, you will find the video in my channel. So after, I can say 1 hour, I can say 30 minutes to 1 hour. Assignment link, what assignment link? And also one thing that I want to mention, so like tomorrow, like we will be seeing, tomorrow is the last day, so we will be talking about the next steps how you can utilize this course, or how you can go further and get a good career in digital marketing. So it's completely tomorrow will be somewhat useful session, and so don't miss tomorrow. So even if you missed it live up to today and you can watch it later, it's not a problem, because you can still watch it. But tomorrow session is very important. I hope everyone will be there tomorrow. And the other thing, like I already mentioned, so you will join in the Telegram group and we can have some good discussions out there. You can post any doubts there, people will get back to you. And I hope everything is clear so far. You can download that digital marketing book after 1 hour in my YouTube channel itself. But at this moment, you will find feedback link in the description, as well as the assignment submission link in the description. But yeah, I can say don't rush and don't ask again in comments, assignment link, feedback link. Or if you're not that much patient, once after this ends, close this video, come after 5 minutes, you will find that links. So I hope it's fine for today. Tomorrow we will see the next steps, and tomorrow is a last session. I hope it's like a farewell to this training. Task 1 can be blog page only, so title, like the reason why I said make the title of the blog as your name is because there are chances, like if one submit a particular blog post, the others will also copy that and submit, right? But if it has a name, then it at least resembles that you submitted the task. So it's not that you getting a certificate will not help you much. If you understand all these concepts, you can be successful as a freelancer or employee, because in digital marketing, people, not everyone will ask you certificates. So if you have a good number of skill, you can work on freelancing, you can earn money, you can be successful anywhere. But if you get certificate without zero knowledge, with zero knowledge, then it won't be helpful, right? So ask yourself this question. So don't just ask for certificates. You will get certificates if you submit this assignment. It's like an appreciation, because you have patiently watched 10 days, you have patiently learned all these things. Then ultimately it's an appreciation that you're getting a certificate for spending your time. And again, you can see, like, this is completely a free workshop. So you are not being charged anything, and even I'm not taking a single penny. So it's like a learning. I'm sharing my knowledge and you're receiving my knowledge, that's it. So but you will get certificate if you submit assignment link and if you have submitted feedback link so far. But certificate is not the end goal. So remember this in your mind. I hope, yeah, thank you everyone. So you will find the links in the description within 2 minutes, and apart from that, you will get that free digital marketing ebook within 30 minutes to 1 hour. You're asking about my background, so I will reveal this tomorrow. So I'm using a green screen in my background, so which you can see on, I can movie editing or short film making, you will see some green screens, right? Because if you have a green screen, you can easily replace that to whatever the background that you want. So that's the secret behind my backgrounds. Any use of certificate. So if you have a knowledge and you have a certificate too, then it will be a credibility, that's it. So you can show them, like, yeah, I have learned something and I have a certificate. But just because you have a certificate, people will not give you anything. Even though you have a certificate, you need to have knowledge about all those things. If you have missed it anywhere, go back and watch. But I hope everyone will learn at least everything that I have said so far. Then only the certificates will be helpful. Thank you. Group in Telegram where we can discuss session completion or continued. We were learning much from it. Yeah, Telegram, like, I will not be closing that. So even I'm maintaining the same groups from multiple, I can say multiple months, from 6 to 7 months. I'm maintaining those groups. There are thousands of people in WhatsApp and Telegram. I will also be sharing some WhatsApp groups tomorrow. There are already some people across the country who are there, across the globe. There are people from other countries too in that Techie Empire groups. So I will also share the links of them. You can engage with them, you can interact with them, you can make your doubts clear, you can get some opportunities, you can share job opportunities, internship opportunities, anything out there. Yeah, tomorrow, like, I will be going to share many resources. Apart from that, don't miss the tomorrow session. Okay, then thank you. It's already late.